Haim, obviously today's show is about mornings, one topic per day. And there was an important morning in your life just recently where you woke up from a psychic dream, one of 3 that you've had in your life.
It was about 3:50 a.m., Ando, and I sprung up from my slumber and I screamed, "I've done it again." And my neighbour Brendan popped his head in the front door, and yelled out, "Have you had another psychic dream?"
Could have used your wife, which would have been next to you.
She was away.
Okay.
At a conference on living with people that are psychic and how to deal with them and how to harness them. He popped his head and he said, "Have you had another psychic dream?" I said, "Yes." Glad I gave you a key. Here's the thing, Ando. I've picked 2 Melbourne Cup winners for my psychic dreams. This psychic dream, to bring everyone up to speed. We've got to, we have mentioned it before on the show, but in case
Traditionally,
you
it's been horse racing. You've picked horses that have won races.
In case you haven't heard this story, I saw in my dream very clearly our final show of this year. There was some unfinished water park or pool nearby. Mm-hmm. There was some people there. There was you and I, very excited, very happy, fantastic fun year, final show. Mm. We had invited Adam Levine, the lead singer of Maroon 5, to come along. He had agreed to come because we had rewritten one of his songs, not in a funny way.
Not a funny way, a better version. As it turns out, you and I then grabbed a guitar, you sprung this on me, and we just jammed it out, and this is what we came up with.
Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's feeling good. Got my new wife and some Christmas pud. Yeah, it's Christmas. There's no time for greed. 'Cause with you, girl, I got all I need.
Catchy as hell.
2 things came from that.
Yep. A Grammy?
That's 2 come. 2 things came from that. At the time, we thought we were talking about your new wife. Since then, Adam Levine has proposed to his girlfriend. He's going to get married. So that tied in. Christmas pud came up. We've been offered a 10-kilo Christmas pud that we're going to take this last show of the year.
And that was really the hardest part of the puzzle. Like, when all this started happening, we were looking at the list of things that needed to come together. Adam Levine needs to get married before the end of the year. That's fine. That'll happen. He needs to agree to come to the show. You assume that's a yes.
Yeah.
We need to find an unfinished theme park. That will be hard. Turns out Wet n Wild Sydney, perfect. Not opening until just before Christmas, so by our last show, it's an unfinished theme park. But
water-based as well.
A Christmas pud early, getting one early and getting our order in, let alone getting a 10-kilo Christmas pud, which I'm pretty sure I saw in the dream. That's where we started to go, is this just a dumb thing to try and do? Like, don't go on radio and say you're going to pull something off if you're not.
Yeah, exactly.
But Pudding Lane, the Christmas pudding specialist, came through and have given us a 10-kilo Christmas pud.
So the hard thing's been ticked off. Adam Levine hasn't got back to us yet. No sign from them, which sounds like a yes.
Well, you would assume a yes because he'll hear this and they'll work out their calendar. Probably in the next 4 weeks.
What had occurred to us, Ham, we haven't finished the rest of the song. So apparently the whole song's done. It's a Christmas-based song. Do we want to get another writer in? Is it just the 2 of us?
How do we do it? Do we just keep vibing it out?
Do we get Delta Goodrem? Delta Goodrem apparently has just done a... No, we don't.
I just don't feel like
She's just done a Christmas album, I think with Michael Bolton.
Okay. But it's just my brain doesn't feel like that.
No.
Somehow that doesn't seem to tie into that. She's very talented, but that doesn't seem to tie into
half
the dream.
A second there. Delta would be listening. For half a second there, she's like, yes. And then
I'm going to eat pud and meet Levine. You can eat pud, darling, and you're welcome to come as a guest, but you won't be there in a musical capacity. But come and meet Adam. I hear he's a great guy.
All I was thinking is someone who knows Christmas albums.
Do you know who would be great?
Who?
And he's around because he's on Dance with the Stars at the moment.
No,
Tony Bartuccio Barber.
What?
Tony Barber.
Tony Barber, he's a sales...
ex-host of Sale of the Century. Currently on Dancing with the Stars.
Does he sing?
He has sung a Christmas album.
He dances and can ask quizzical questions.
He's a quadruple threat. Because he plays sax, he dances, he sings, he asks quiz questions.
When has he ever sung?
I know for a fact he's done a Christmas album because my brother sung on it as a boy choir soldier. A boy chorister. A boy... I don't know why I kept saying soldier. Boy soldier in the choir. My brother sang
on Tony Barber's
what was it
record.
Called?
What was the record? This can't be true.
Have a
if it's
family.
True.
It was probably something like Family Barbecue, but it was BAR.
Well, if that's
it was
true,
Tony Barber in a white suit. They were
true,
on a beach and they were singing Christmas carols, and it was very successful. My family had a copy.
If this turns out to be true, we've definitely got to track down Barber. We've got to go to a break camp.
Is the missing link to make this thing happen. Once Adam Levine hears the lyrics lyrics by H. Blake, A. Lee, and T. Barber. Then you've got A. Levine saying, yes, please, book me a ticket.
Hamish and Andy's Happy Hour. Hey, Happy Hour, we were just discussing about your psychic dream, and we're looking to put together a Christmas song based on one of Maroon 5's songs. You suggested Tony Barber should help us with lyrics because he's one-time lyricist and, album.
Well, I believe he sung on a Christmas album because I'm pretty sure my brother sang backup vocals when he was in a boys' choir, and our family had the record.
We're talking about Anthony Tony Lewis Barber, aren't we?
Correct, Your Honour.
We're talking about the game show host.
Yeah. Louis Barber. Louis Barber would have been such an odd choice.
As it turns out, he's done a number of albums. He's done If You Feel Like Singing.
That might have.
He's done one in 1973 called Temptation.
Oh, wow.
As it turns out, Sailor said it went on to be called Temptation. 1981 was Songs of the Century.
We're getting warmer.
86 was I Believe.
That's close.
The 87 was You'll Never Walk Alone.
That could have been it.
And then 89, Love Changes Everything. 92, You Light Up My Life. Now,
I think it was You'll Never Walk Alone.
Apparently he did White Christmas on one of those albums. So he has done a Christmas song. I don't think the album was dedicated to Christmas, but it was certainly brought up around Christmas time.
I bloody bet you it's on You'll Never Walk Alone. I'm pretty sure that was the album we had, and I reckon White Christmas was getting a bash in the house on Christmas Day.
By Tony Barber.
By Tony Barber, backup vocals by a group of young choristers that involved my brother.
Well, we should certainly track that down. And we should...
Should we talk to him? Maybe we see if we can
Let's confirm it with your brother. If we get the confirmation...
Maybe tomorrow on the show we'll see if we can get my brother on. Get him... He'll have a bit more info on Barber.
Yep.
And then we'll start unraveling this Barber riddle and to see if Barber is the man to help us write this Christmas song. Because I tell you what, Ando, I'm the guy that had the psychic dream, and when his name came up before, a light went on in the psychic department of my head.
Yeah,
it just went. That something about this feels very right.
Today the topic's cats. Hey, what we should point out though is there's been an ongoing mystery that we're trying to get to the bottom of. It's to do with a psychic dream of yours. Regular listeners of the show, we apologise for going over old ground, but new listeners, welcome. You had a psychic dream that involved us doing a show right at the end of the year, which involved Adam Levine singing a Christmas song that you and I had written. Yesterday on the show, I suggested maybe Delta Goodrem could help us because she's done a Christmas album.
My dream, the part of my brain that deals with psychic dreams, didn't like the sound of that.
No
offense to Delta.
No.
Then the name Tony Barber came up. And the part of my dream that deals with part of my brain that deals with psychic incidences, loved that idea.
Went bing, bing, bing.
Tony Barber felt right.
Yes, this is the ex-Sailor of the Century quiz show host, Tony Barber, born in the UK, moved out here when he was 7.
We have been looking at his Wikipedia page quite a lot. Born in Suffolk. I don't think he was actually. He might have been a Lancaster boy.
Anyway,
not important to the dream.
He's on Dance with the Stars at the moment.
That's not important to the dream.
No, but we wanted to know, had he done a Christmas song or a Christmas album?
That is important to the dream.
You said you remembered it because your brother was in a choir when he was younger and sung on the album.
Yeah. I had vague memories of Barber popping into my head. Barber featured briefly in my childhood in a non-Sale of the Century capacity, and I'm pretty sure it's because my brother sang as a child on a record. I think it was a Christmas album, possibly just had one Christmas song, to help us just double check that Barber's the right man.
Did you speak to your brother last night?
Nah, I thought we'd give him a call today.
So he does not even expecting the call.
I was busy, mate. I was doing other things. I was trying to wrap up this feud with 50 Cent.
Okay. I was expecting that he'd just be there and know.
He might not be able to answer.
Well, let's not explain the whole thing to him because we've just explained it.
We just want to know about Barber.
Okay.
We're just calling for Barber facts.
Yeah.
He also tends not to answer
private numbers because he knows it's us.
He knows we're going to try and prank him, but we come in peace.
Yeah.
Lachlan Blake.
Lockie.
It's Hamish and Ando here. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Sorry to bother you in the middle of the day. It won't take long. We've just got one Tony Barber-based question.
Lock, I need your help on Tony Barber.
Yes.
And this is not to do with the fact that you were on Temptation.
Oh, no, you were on Temptation many years post-Barber.
Yeah.
You're very successful.
Yeah.
But let's talk let's talk the Barber years, because I believe you sung on an album that I
have a terrible feeling about where this is going.
Was that a Christmas album?
It wasn't. No, it was called
Come Sing
Songs
With
of
Me?
Praise.
Songs
as I
of
recall.
Praise.
Songs of
It
Praise.
was a bit of.
Bit religious.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
You don't often
bit
hear
of,
you don't often hear
Kumbaya kind of.
you don't hear songs of criticism very often
No,
in religious
it wasn't.
circles. It's always positive. Good on them.
So
it.
did any of the songs have a Christmas theme at all?
Not as I recall.
Yeah, because Hamish, we're putting together our own Christmas song, and Hamish said Tony Barber.
I thought Tony Barber at least sung White Christmas.
Look, he probably did, but this album was. If you can find a cover of it, he's wearing this beautiful white tuxedo.
That's
on
the
the front
one I remember. And you guys were on the beach.
We might be on a beach.
Hang on,
Can't
in a
really...
film clip or a
No,
photo?
on the album cover.
Oh, wow.
It was Tony, one of those great ones where he's just holding a microphone or something just plugged into nothing. Like the cable's just running off to infinity.
And the choir boys are behind on a beach. Okay.
Yeah, with a kind of a pink and blue sunsetty background. On the,
did he sing with you, Locke?
Or
he did
yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, it was a recording, so, I mean...
You didn't actually do it on the beach.
And, no. Oddly enough, we did it in a very strange sound studio somewhere that I remember looked like the inside of an egg.
Oh, wow.
Anyway.
Okay.
Probably a Barber's mansion.
Okay,
A la Neverland.
We're going to let you go, Locke, but one quick question. Do you think, from your musical experience with Tony Barber, that he'd be the right choice to help create a Christmas song with?
Oh, clearly.
Great. Good. Thank you, mate.
That's all I need to know from a man that's been close to Barber. I need to know that he's the right choice.
Okay. Let's try and get Barber on the show tomorrow.
All right, Locke, you've given us the green light to officially start to attack Barber.
Thanks, Locke.
Thanks, Locke. He's off.
He's off.
He's got things
enough as
to
well.
do.
And we've mentioned over the last couple of days something we're trying to get together. We won't fill everyone in the whole backstory, but it involves us having to write a Christmas song.
Some dot points.
Yeah.
We need to write the rest of a song that we've started writing. It's a rejig of Adam Levine's Daylight, or Maroon 5's Daylight.
Yeah.
It needs to be written properly to entice Adam Levine to come to our last show of the year.
Yesterday on the show, it's actually 2 days ago on the show, I suggested Delta Goodrem would be a perfect person to finish off the album because she has done a Christmas album recently. You
Didn't feel
suggested
right.
Tony Barber.
I'd prefer Barber.
I question whether Tony Barber had ever released an album. That obviously came true.
He was shot down in flames.
Yeah.
I knew for a fact he'd released albums. My brother sang backup vocals on one of them. We spoke to my brother yesterday. He gave us the inside word on Barber. He essentially said, green light for Barber. He's your man. I've seen him work up close.
And now we've tracked down the man himself. Joining us on the line, Anthony Tony Lewis Barber. How are you?
Hang on a second.
Yep.
I just pulled out the plug. I'll put it back in because I'm on about 20% battery. Won't be a sec.
We're not going to talk for that long.
Tony, we can keep this to an 18% chat. No worries.
Bloody technology. Jeez. No.
All we need now.
Now, I
Poor
understand-
old man.
You're
Poor old man.
You're obviously on your phone a lot, Googling songwriting and lyrics and stuff, because you've just heard there, as you're on hold, why we need to request your services.
Sure.
How's
Sure.
Dancing with the Stars going, by the way?
So, well, that's one of the problems with the phone. You know, I think I've used up so much sort of battery power voting for myself.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
But Tony, we come to you with, if there is such a thing, even more serious business than Dancing with the Stars. As many people that listen to our show now know, you do have a history singing on albums. My brother was lucky enough to join you on one. We wanted
How many albums total have you released, Tony?
Oh, about 6 or 7.
Yeah, right.
The big one. The Christmas albums were huge. You know, the first one, I believe,
Was that a Christmas album?
That was a Christmas album,
it was
wasn't it?
fabulous. It went so well that the next year we did another one. I'm thoroughly convinced.
Hey, Tony, any originals on those albums? Are you writing any?
Yes, there's
Right.
somewhere I think there's a little thing called Sarah Jane's Christmas Letter, which I wrote.
Yeah.
It was during the Vietnam War.
Right.
And it was a little girl writing a Christmas letter, bring my brother home for Christmas. It was really good.
Well, we want that level of heartfelt lyric.
Sure.
We want to see if we can
Sarah
borrow
Jane's Christmas letter.
not the exact
Make
song.
the world
Sorry.
a little better.
We need different lyrics.
You're going to vote me off.
No,
You're going to vote me off.
Just for copyright reasons, we can't have you do the same song because then you'll sue yourself.
Yeah.
But here, can we play you a bit of our song and
Sure.
see if it sparks anything in you? Because if we need to rewrite this whole song so then Adam Levine will come to the end of your show and fulfill my psychic dream.
This is what we've got so far.
Have a listen.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's feeling good. Got my new wife and some Christmas pud. Yeah, it's Christmas. There's no time for greed. 'Cause with you, girl, I got all I need.
So there it is. What do you think?
Listen, look, I've got professional standards. I don't think I can work with this, really.
Well, no, hang on, that was just us jamming. That's not.
That was us absolutely freestyling. That's the
hang
bones.
on.
That's the bones.
That's
We need to
not
put
the
flesh.
recording.
We need to put flesh and skin and pants on that.
No, but and who's Adam Levine, by the way?
He's the lead singer of Maroon 5.
I had a
Tony.
psychic dream. I saw him appear at our end of year show, and part of fulfilling this prophecy is actually writing the song because he came out to perform this song. It's not a funny version; it's just a better version.
Do you have 10 minutes next week for us to throw around a couple of weeks? 10 minutes. We'll come to you.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Well, let's do it. Let's do it.
Great, because
That's
initially,
really
you
turned around.
30 seconds ago, you were saying no way.
I've got all the time in the world. I've probably got a lot more time.
Just off your initial hearing of the song, though, any sort of lyrics that spring to mind that you'd like we can weave in? We've got a few verses.
I think you got to get Holly in there. We want Holly.
Yeah.
You need Holly.
This is exactly the kind of...
This is the kind of guy. Well done.
Someone get a
Holly,
pen.
mistletoe, bit of turkey, plum pud, all of that.
Well, we've got
You know.
pud, but we can mention it again.
Go traditional.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. So,
My mum used to make rum balls at Christmas.
Well, that could go in.
That's a lyric.
You know, that's sort of youthful and daring.
Yeah, my mum used to make rum balls.
No,
Yeah.
we've got the
Never
chorus, mate. We need the
been
verses.
to Niagara Falls.
Okay, thank you very much, Tony. That's
Okay,
pending that
love it.
lyric.
I know.
Bye. We'll organise a time with Tony for next week. That is incredible news.
Charge your phone up, Tone, and wait by it.
It's Hamish and Andy.
We've got a bit of an update on the old Tony Barber situation. He, of course, is helping us write the lyrics to the song that will lure Adam Levine to our end-of-year show.
Tony Barber.
It's been a debarbicle.
Yes.
A debarbicle.
Tony Barber is now our nemesis.
Tony debarbicle. This will be forever known as Barbergate, and you'll get to find out one in roughly 10 minutes.
Look, 10 minutes ago, we mentioned that Tony Barber has become the show's nemesis. Yes. Amazing Australian. He's got an Order of Australia, actually.
Great guy, and
he won a gold Logie. He
formerly
was,
friend of the show.
yeah, he was on Sale of the Century as the host, and he was recently kicked out of Dance with the Stars.
A couple of nights ago, tragedy befell him when he was kicked out. It's obviously still on his mind, as you're about to hear, but let us give you the facts. The facts are these. He was on the show last week. Was it last week?
Yep.
And the pledge was made that before the moon is full again, he had to help us write the rest of... before the harvest.
Yeah.
Was that...
No. Well, Brent the Mixmaster was...
Sorry, but Brent the Mixmaster is before the moon is full. But we said to Tony it wouldn't hurt sneaking this in before the full moon too. Because if you listen to the show, we do go off a lunar clock. Things aren't solid. We're not giving you specific dates.
Basically, we just booked in for a week's time. Tony Barber, come and help us write a hit song, rewrite an Adam Levine song.
It's going to lure Adam Levine to our end-of-year show. He gave us a verbal commitment. Then he gave us a telephonic commitment saying he would be here this morning at 9:30 to have a half-hour solid lyric session and jam session.
This is where we were up to with what you and I jammed on.
Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, it's feeling good. Got my new wife and some Christmas pud.
Woo.
Yeah, it's Christmas. There's no time for greed. 'Cause with you, girl, I got all I need.
Very good song.
Must stress, Ham, that was just us bashing it out straight away. That's obviously not the produced bit.
That's not performance level.
No.
So he said to Barber, look, that's all we've got. We need you to come. You're a songwriter. You've done a Christmas album. He said, absolutely, I'll be there at 9:30 a.m.
Yeah. He wasn't here
show.
this morning. This is how it went down. Well, the time is 10:05, Ham. and Tony Barber was meant to be here at 9:30 for a jam session.
So we're 35 minutes past Barber o'clock, and we've been stood up by the barber, we've been diddled by a barber, and now we have to do this over the phone, which is not how Lennon and McCartney did it with Barber.
No, they didn't.
I can
Barber
say for a fact Lennon and McCartney never had to call Barber.
Hello,
Tony Barber.
speaking.
G'day, mate. It's
Hamish Andy.
here.
What happened? What happened to you, pal?
Hi, guys. Oh, look, what can I say? I had to go to the solicitor's office. We've taken out writs. We're demanding a big recount on the dancing show.
Oh, you got
Don't
voted
worry
out.
about voting out. What happened to you this morning with the jam session?
Well, that's it. I've been busy. There's a
So you just-
nationwide movement.
So, what other commitments did you just cancel on a whim?
Rise Up Australia. There's matters of national importance.
You're not
here.
getting back on the show, Tony. You're not getting back on Dancing with the Stars.
I am. I'm
Okay.
turning up. I've got a cha-cha in me that can't be believed.
How's your lyrical cha-cha feeling today? Are you feeling in the mood to write a song?
Oh, singy, songy, singy.
Oh,
I'm a dancer.
Well, no, you're not. Evidently, you got voted off.
5 minutes later.
But Tony, with all due respect, I know it's a hard time. We had planned to jam out a song today,
Tone,
and you'd promised.
I need a rhyme for good King Wenceslas.
It's not Wenceslas. It's Wenceslas. Wenceslas. It's Wenceslas.
10 minutes later.
We just play you a piece of the music. We're going to play you the music,
Yeah.
then we'll stop and just yell out a Christmas-like lyric, because I don't want us to walk out of this without at least getting one lyric down. Here's the music.
I'll give you a little intro. Here I am waiting. I have to leave soon. Why am I?
Why am I doing this? Remember what happened to Molly when he was hanging the holly.
Oh, yes.
Pretty
That's
good.
not
Yeah,
bad,
we can
actually.
chuck that in. Remember what happened to Molly when he was hanging by a holly?
He was
Remember
hanging-
what happened to Molly when he was hanging the holly?
Yeah, he fell over.
Oh, that's right.
Right, okay, well, that's in. Look, Wigan, I think you're fired, mate.
Oh, hey, we're not fired. We've collaborated to the extent of our creative
I'm citing
abilities.
creative differences between you and I, Tone.
Well, this works out well because I'm just on my way to the solicitors about this other matter of ageism with the Network 7. I'll put you in the basket as well.
There
Go
you
for
go.
it.
So
Go for it.
I hate to see a band break
If
down
I
in
hear
a...
Holly and Molly,
Yep.
if I hear Holly and Molly together on your station,
Yeah.
the writs are flying.
We're now being banned from the lyric.
Exactly.
Bye.
Exactly.
Bye, Tony.
Bye now.
So, yeah, he's fired. And we're back to the drawing board. Are we
So it got ugly.
Are we taking that lyric? The whole Holly and the Molly?
Yeah, I think we take it.
Okay.
I think he's got too many legal fires at the moment to put out, and one more grass fire isn't going to cause him a
I'm
problem.
glad. I hope we're still seeing clearly about.
Let me
that
just ask.
Hours on.
Let me just ask you this: is it quote an excellent lyric, or is it a funny lyric? Because it has to be excellent.
Probably funny because it's referencing.
It's referencing a pop culture figure.
Yeah.
We might take bits and pieces of it. Might not take the whole thing.
It's the happy hour.